Hey everyone, Jill Nomad coming at you to talk about, so what's next after a 14-day free camping stay on BLM land? Well, that's the subject of this video. There's a few options people have, and we're here to talk about just a few of them. For those that don't know, on BLM land, which stands for the Bureau of Land Management, there's 14 days you get as a camper that's totally free for you to park on the land and live happy for 14 days camping. It's the same all across the nation. BLM has land that is open to anyone who wants to camp, and it is pretty well, as far as I know, it's year-round in some places, if not all places. And that 14 days is what you get in any 30-day stretch to camp. Now, what happens after the 14 days is up? Well, you have a few options. The rules say, according to the Bureau of Land Management, that you must leave and go at least 25 miles away from where you were camping. And you can't come back until 30 days total has passed. So in other words, you get 14 days of free camping in any 30-day stretch. And then if a person is so inclined, they can come back and start all over again with another 14 days. I would suggest just keep track of the dates on a piece of paper or a calendar in case anybody questions you about it. The second option someone has is to take advantage of the LTVA, or long-term visitors area, that is usually a part of BLM camping regions. And what that is one would go on the website or just simply pull in and encounter the host and pay the fee, which is, I believe, $180 in order to stay 6 full months. And in the popular region like Quartzsite, Arizona, that will take you from September through April. And after April, you might be wondering, well, why would I want to leave after April? Well, it's a well-known fact in this beautiful, wonderful camping area of the United States in Quartzsite that the temperatures get very hot. They can start soaring to 90 or above right around April and beyond. And it's also a well-known fact that humans can't really camp inside of a camper or an RV in those hot temperatures. I've talked to an RV technician and I asked, literally, is there any way to cool off an RV or camper in that kind of heat? And the person did say, no, there isn't. One can use window air conditioners and it helps, but to combat that kind of heat is nearly impossible. And so one would take risks in being exposed to that kind of heat. And if someone has a pet, it becomes even more important to make sure where we're camping and the terrain and the outdoor temperature. The third thing someone can do is simply return home and stay there and wait out the summer and then come back to their favorite BLM camping area. And then the other thing someone can do is rent an apartment or a house in the BLM area of their choice and just wait it out through the hot summer and enjoy their apartment or house so that they have access to cool air in the home instead of living in an RV or camper where you may not be able to have ambient temperatures that are healthy. So there you go. There's just a few options on what to do after a 14-day free BLM camping stay. I hope that is of some help. And as always, please feel free to leave your comments in the comment section below on what you do after your 14-day free BLM camping stay. This is Jill Nomad. Happy travels.